in your folder I gave you, all these questions I got on here, the answers in your folder. And even have in here what it takes to be a good usher, your signal and signs, and your suggested usher code, and all that is in here. And the 5 T's are effective usher, and the usher worship. And I'll tell you, I didn't do this, I just made copies of it. I was with my president. She went and did a congress for 3-4 nights at in Farmtown. You want? I enjoyed it so much, and I thought you all would too. So I made copies of hers and sent it, gave it to people. And I thought you would enjoy that. That's why I told you I don't always stick to no agenda, but I give you something to go by. But I gave you what's on the agenda, and what it takes to be a good usher. And one question on that, it said, why do I usher? Why do I usher? Why do I usher? That's what you. Why do I usher? That's the question. Yes. Yeah, I want to know why. Goes on the journey. And usher is not easy. You got to have the right attitude in order to be an usher. You got to have the right spirit in order to be an usher. Because you don't know what face when they come to the door. Because you don't know what no person went through the night before. And you got to have that right attitude in order to serve that person. That person can curse you out, but you still got to keep a smile on your face. And you got to continue praying at all times. That's why when our quality is being alert, we have to be alert all the time. And then one is patient. We have to be patient. Because we don't never know what we're going to face from one minute to the next. And people at a funeral, they get kind of crazy. But we got to keep a smile on our face and keep on going. Sometimes you have to beg them to talk. That's right. And sometimes when people do it, it has to hit you like rain and roll on. So we have to deal with all that being an usher. Being a doorkeeper deal with more than the hour usher. Because the doorkeeper face everything before they get to the hour usher. Everything comes from them at the door. And like Reverend Williams said, when Sunday school is over with and you're supposed to come in, your back door is supposed to be locked. Everybody's supposed to come to the front. And if they come into the front, then the doorkeeper got the opportunity to see them when they walk in. But if you got people coming in from every which way, you don't know what's coming in. So you have to be careful. I always tell the usher, if they unload doors, step out and lock the door. Step out and lock the door. Because the way we set up, somebody can come in, all they got to do is get on the bed and crawl by, and we don't never say it. The way they set up. So that door needs to be locked. But if they come through that door, we got glass up there. We can see them. And then the security is there too. I don't know if everybody know, but I know who the security is in our church. And I know who to go to. And it's a good thing when our security is on the usher ministry. He work with us every Sunday. And he goes out and check the parking lot, check the rooms and everything. He goes out to check and make sure everything's going on. Okay. Any other questions?
Yeah, well,
Yes, ma'am.
This is true. I think I've
when, you get an invitation from the church, it invite the, pastor, choir, but it don't say usher. I put on my clothes and go as a member. You don't, cause it's your house.
But
If
why
you-
they ask you though? I mean.
Because you are their usher.
Become first.
Why do your pastor ask you to follow him? And then you know your pastor better than your pastor. That's why when we have first public, and we invite pastors, I do ask his ushers to come because they know that pastor. They know what he needs and what he wants. Okay.
Well, with us with your leadership, under Reverend Bond leadership, he want his ushers to go wherever he goes. He want his ushers to go, this is what he told me.
Yeah, that's fine, but
He said, I want my ushers, I want my ushers to go to.
Because that pastor wants you to just do something. But you're not supposed to go in nobody's house unless you invite them. If your pastor what wants you to do. Our pastor told me, Sister Troope, I want you to go. I said, Pastor, I said, what did your invitation say? He said, huh? I said, read it to me again. He said, your choir's invited, and you invited on, and your church member. I said, now where do it say the ushers is invited? He looked at me. I said, I'll be there to support you as a member. I said, but I'm not going to nobody else's house if they can't invite me. That's right, if they don't invite you in, you can't go. Even if he wants you to follow him in your way to follow. You don't go in nobody's house and try to take over, because they may not want you there. They'll turn their nose up at you and everything, so you don't do that. No, they ain't got no, the pastor